happy day. It's Madison with Restorative. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to talk a little bit about our core, our foundation, our core values, core integrity, our core. And I'm going to tell you the importance of, really sticking as close to our core values, integrity, morals, alignment, staying in the alignment in the most beautiful way. I'll give you a nice little visual because I think this one really struck home for me, just in thinking about it. Years back I had rescued, well, who rescues who? I had rescued a gorgeous blue tick hound dog, Barkley. And, in hindsight, or it didn't take long to notice that Mr. Barkley was definitely a country dog and probably hadn't really been on a leash maybe ever until me. And there was a lot of things that came with that, but here's what I will tell you. When I would walk him on a leash at first, and I just gave him all this room, and he was like walking a drunk donkey. It was here, there, fast, slow, good, blah, blah. Not very much potty action, by the way. Which I also learned something about that too. I might share it one day. But when I pulled his leash close to me and gave him enough to where he was comfortable and he knew that he just needed to keep up with me and stay with me, it was smooth. I took all that worry and it was almost like he thought because he had all that room that he had to go figure it out and then take me somewhere. Well, no, we got this. But that's kind of like us when we're in or out of alignment or integrity with our core values, or our core being that alignment. When we get too far away from what our solid foundation is, what our core is, what keeps us in alignment, or at least striving for alignment, right? I'm always striving for that alignment, that balance and moderation, which I do believe is the key to life, and there's more to that. Well, love, obviously, but I mean the balance and moderation, right? And with that, I will say something too, because that is something I want to talk about, this balance and moderation, and knowing when we're too far from our alignment. Now that is spiritually, mentally, physically, all these things. I'll give you a prime example. Sometimes our bodies will tell us when we're out of alignment. For instance, the color of your pee, right? Surprise, we're talking about that. Well, I won't go into it. Well, it's fine. But when you're dehydrated, when you have more toxins than clean water, when you have more things that you're putting in your system than your body can handle, it shows, and the darker and the more your pee smells or looks or whatever, right? That's one thing. Also, maybe we're not getting enough water intake or just stuff like that, but that's your body saying, whoa, we're way off here, this is going, we're supposed to be clear, we're out of this, we're out of that, you know what I mean? So one way that we can avoid certain things like not getting enough water, because hydration is so important, and we are water, and we are supposed to be filtering ourselves. Now, I'm not very good at water. I can be in the summer and I want water and I'm hiking, I'm super active. But in the winter time, I'm like, I just want yummy stuff. That's fine. But my body doesn't appreciate that. My body says, I need water. You need to be drinking water. We need hydration. So sometimes I think that I need a whole team to manage me. But I know that what gets measured gets improved. And I also know that water is super important and I'm not giving myself enough. So what did I do? Got myself a water bottle with the times on there to what to drink. Now, I am an overachiever and it's not quite 5, but I've already drank until my 5 p.m. And you drink 2 of these and it tells you to refill. Like, this is problem solved for me. Because I will let myself get away with anything. If I don't want to do it. But numbers don't lie. And what gets measured gets improved, okay? So take that time to look at what your core is needing or lacking or not getting enough of, or not giving enough of. All these things, they matter, and it's like, it's all about that foundation, right? Even when you get into our chakras and stuff, which we're about to do, back to that alignment. There's even a meme going around, or I saw a while back, and it was like, when all your chakras are in alignment, and it was like a deer with like tons of birds and animals all over it. Because when your energy is that, and you are clear and you are in alignment, there's so many things that really just start to mesh, and it's beautiful, and it's possible within each of us. And each part of our alignment, our core foundation, all those things, we can be working on different areas of those all the time at different times. So it's never like one area fixes all of the areas. It takes a village. Anyways, really quick with this though, find a water bottle that you like to hold. I needed to find something that was 32 ounces, I could drink twice, I would get my 64 ounces. I needed something I could hold in my hand that, even though it's the same weight, I needed something that didn't have, anyways, I made it fun. I made it to where it suited what I needed. This is like such a great little purchase for me, because now I can actually monitor how much water I'm taking in and pay attention to it. And get hydrated and stop letting that lack. Water does so much for us. Water is life, right? And it's one of the actual elements. Water, fire, air, earth. So anyways, that's that. I really did want to bring it up because I noticed that I was not hydrating, and it's dangerous to not be hydrated. And so I did something that will help me for a really long time if I keep this up. Okay, so anyways, so that was part of my core, my structure that wasn't really going well for a second. Now, we are going to talk about chakras, but I'm not going to hit you with all of them right now. What I really want to do is just talk about your root chakra for now. And I'm going to share with you just a really great book that one of my clients gave me, and I love it. I've learned so much about chakras through my time working with them, which only validates so much more about why. This one is called The Book of Chakras. Discover the hidden forces within you. This is just a lovely little shot of them. Now what's cool is we have tons of chakras way up here, even farther, all the way to the heavens, and there's more even down, but these are the 7 that I think that if you guys could really work with me with, working with you with, we'd be doing really good stuff. And today I want to talk about the root chakra, and we will go through others, but the root chakra is so beautiful because these energy pools within us, right? Like it says here, discover the hidden forces within you. Okay, your root chakra is so important to, well, they're all important, and I always say it's so important because everything's so important. It's just so important. But your root chakra right there. Okay, so that is your like your primal instinct, your survival instinct, your thriving, your fight or flight, your like security. So that's really hard right now, right? And like maybe you have like your inside, like maybe you do feel super secure in your inside and your structure and you feel solid and what have you, but your outside, the outside is like, whoa, that's that's really a great little way to describe like feeling that inner security, because like, you know, you got me, you know, you got you. You know, you've got this. Maybe you don't, maybe you do, but that's that energy, right? That's that root grounding, right? Connectivity. And so a lot of times, sometimes when we're in the fight or flight energy and that stuff like that, we're not grounded. We're not. It's hard to feel grounded sometimes with all of this around us. I struggle very much with my root chakra because I know that I'll be okay no matter what, or if I'm not okay, then I'm not okay, but I'll figure that out too. But also, you know, where is that rooted structure, that sacred, like, all security feeling? Well, I don't think that we're going to have that for a while, but I think we're going to get it from our inner being and then working our way up through our other chakras. The root chakra is so beautiful too, because just as like our crown chakra connects us to the cosmos and the divinity, like all of that, our root chakra connects us to Mother Earth. So it's wonderful to really feel grounded, walk barefoot, anything like that. I know I'm talking about that and there's like all the snow outside. It's always hard for me this time of year. But to feel that grounding and to just feel the earth holding you up, or you holding the earth up. And I will say, I don't really pass it off as like Google chakras, but I really do, well, we should all do our own work, right? But I would say look into chakras and energy pools, and I did want to start with the root chakra, and I'm probably going to bounce to the heart chakra next week if I can, because I think that's really important. See, it's so important. But with the chakras, what I want to say is this about learning anything and starting anything and new things and how they affect you and how you're going to put action towards them. Anytime I start something, or I am reading or taking in a mass amount of information, I like to start from the child's perspective. And that's a children's book maybe. When I read the Bible, I started with the children's Bible. It really helped me process. When I started learning about chakras, I watched a cartoon video. It wasn't the first thing, but it was something that really helped. I think it was like The Last Airbender. It was like a Japanese or an anime kind of cartoon. And I still, to this day, go back to the verbiage from that cartoon to really understand chakras. And so take it down to a digestible space that helps you take it all in. Because sometimes we seek information and we're looking to understand something, but what happens is we end up overstanding, or trying to, and then you over-understanding means that you've taken in so much information that now you don't even know what pieces you really want to listen to. So I do like the idea of taking that information and breaking it down to the level that you can digest and take in. So this was a lot today. I don't really know where I went. I kind of went everywhere. I wanted to talk about the water bottle because it's a really big deal, and it shows you how far off, like when you're out of alignment, your body will show you and the universe will show you. Work to stay with your core and your alignment and your love. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye now.